Hey y'all, this is Ivy Divine Yoga and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first instructional video, and for this one in particular, I'm just going to take you all through a couple of yoga poses that can help you with your back. So all of these poses will be tailored towards stretching out your back, which tends to be an area where most people have the most pain and most issues. So get your yoga mat out or practice on a comfortable surface. We can go ahead and get started. So you want to come and sit all the way down on your mat and bring your legs straight out in front of you. And you want to make sure your spine is long. So you can imagine like there's a string pulling from the top of your head, just to make sure your spine is straight and your feet are together, straight out in front of you. And then from here, you're just going to allow your torso to just fold forward. You can slowly bring your arms straight out in front of you as you fold forward. And just make sure you only go as far as you are comfortable. So if you need to stop here, that's perfectly okay. So just go as far as you are comfortable. And then allow your head to just drop down. And while you're here, you also want to focus on breathing into your back area. You want to make sure that you are breathing intentionally as you hold your pose. Breathing will also help you to release any tension in your body, and it also helps you to relax deeper into your stretch. Okay, now you're going to slowly come all the way back up. And then from here, you're going to lift your left leg up and then just swoop your legs across the right leg. And then you're going to take your right hand, grab your left knee, and then take your left hand and you're just going to put it behind you. So you are in a seated twist. You just want to make sure you are grabbing that leg, twisting to the side, and you're continuing to focus on your breathing, allowing your breath to guide you to move deeper into the pose. Okay, and now you're just going to twist to the other side just to kind of counter that pose. All right, you can bring your left leg down, and now we're going to switch legs, bringing the right leg up, and then swinging it over that left leg. And then taking your left hand, grabbing your right knee. Right hand is going to come behind you. You're going to be twisting to the opposite side. Just remember to continue your breathing. Okay, and now you're going to just twist to the opposite side to counter that pose. Okay, you can bring the right leg down. And then you're going to swoop your legs to the side and then just come to your hands and knees. If you need to get a blanket or a pillow or something to help support your knees while we're here, feel free to grab that. And now we're going to get into some cat-cows. So from here, you're just going to drop your belly, lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to round your spine, tuck your pelvis in, tuck your chin in. Again, drop your belly, lift your gaze up towards the ceiling, like you're trying to get the tip of your head and your tailbone to meet. And then round your spine, tuck in your pelvis, tuck in your chin. Drop the belly, lift the gaze up. And now you're going to round your spine again, tuck in your pelvis and your chin. So we're going to continue to move between those two positions. So you can inhale as you look up and then exhale as you round your spine. Okay, you can go ahead and end that variation. And now we're just going to make a full circle with our bodies. So you just want to come all the way around, pressing your hips back towards your ankles as you come back. And then going the opposite direction. Okay, now you can come back towards the middle. Now you're going to bring your legs straight back behind you, flat onto the mat. You want to make sure you're pressing into your palms, your chest is still up, your shoulders are down. So if your shoulders are starting to do this, come towards your ears. Just go ahead and press into your hands and press back and away from your shoulders. And for your head, you can continue to look straight ahead, or if you would like to drop your head all the way back, that's another option, whichever one is more comfortable for you. Okay, now you're going to press back up to the hands, to your hands and knees. And from here, you're going to take your right hand and you're going to swoop it under the left arm. Your right shoulder is coming on the mat, right side of your face is coming on the mat. And your left arm is going to come straight out front. Okay, you're going to slide your left arm in, press back up to hands and knees. Then you want to switch arms, bring the left arm under the right arm, left shoulder on the mat, left side of your face on the mat. Right hand comes straight out front. Okay, now you're going to slide your right arm in, press back up to hands and knees. And now you're going to come all the way up. You'll still be on your knees and you're still down on the ground. Then you're going to take your hands, place them on the small of your back. And you're going to do a slight back bend. Just go as far as you are comfortable. And make sure you take your time as you're bending back. You do want to make sure that you are looking up towards the ceiling. If you want to drop your head all the way back, Just be very careful not to drop it back too quickly. So really take your time with dropping your head back, or just continue to look up towards the ceiling, keeping your head straight. And make sure you are continuing to breathe through the pose. Okay, now you're going to lift up, come back down to hands and knees. And from here, we're going to get into one of my personal favorite back stretches. This gets me a nice, really deep stretch, and it always does what it needs to do for me. So from here, you're going to just bring your arms straight out front, chest down, and you can have your chin on the mat looking straight ahead, or if you want to tuck your head in, that's another option. Okay, you can go ahead and slowly lift up from that. If that is a little bit too uncomfortable for you, you can always do that stretch on the wall. So just put your chest up against the wall, hands straight, and just start to slowly walk your feet back until you are in that same position with your upper body. And that'll help build you towards wanting to do it on the ground or in the variation that we just did. And now you're going to come on your back and lay flat on your back. Why am I breathing like I'm out of breath already? But you're gonna come flat onto your back. You're going to bring your knees in towards your chest. So just hug your knees in. And your legs are going to just fall to the left side. So just let them drop down. One knee is stacked on top of the other. And for your arms, you can bring them up next to your head like a goalpost. Or if you want to put them on your side, just wherever is more comfortable for you. All right, you can go ahead and switch your legs to the opposite side and just allow them to fall, one knee stacked on top of the other. And make sure you continue to breathe as you hold your pose. Okay, your legs can come back towards the middle. And take your hands, pull your knees in towards your chest. Then you're going to go ahead and lift up whenever you are ready. That concludes our video. I hope you enjoyed going through those yoga poses to help with opening up your back and stretching your back. Feel free to do that right before you go to bed, which tends to help with your sleep. And also right before you get your day started, just to kind of, get a great start to your day in general. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to see more content from me. I'll be having a few more guided meditations, breathing exercises, and other instructional videos, as well as videos that aren't necessarily instructional, but just kind of informational. And I hope to see you next time. Bye. So that concludes our video. And that's all, folks.